All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. Do not hesitate. I want you to become a member. The link right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General himself for the family, for the brothers, to develop them from each stage of development, from manhood to kingship to godship. I want you to get over there, check out that curriculum. It's there for you to view. Also included is the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream meeting once a week, where the brothers sit down discussing very important, very powerful information pertinent to the growth and development of the Brotherhood. None like it, family. It's an amazing program. Get over there and check it out. Ring the alarm, KingSETI.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessory for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get that discount. Shop and save, save and shop. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, Old Mecca, ancient Egypt, Nubia. We got Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism exposed, Freemasonry, hip hop, Holocaust, Black Illuminati, the God deception, the black woman is God, making of the white man too raw for YouTube, and so many, many more. It's nothing like it. No website can compare, compete. Become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. Got the Poppin'His page by far, and I know they know this. It's not a, we say it because it's true. I want you to get over there. Over 500 exclusive live streams there available. We did a preview of why ICE people never worship sun gods. You got a preview. I give you a sneak peek right here on the page. Check it out. But get over there when you want the uncut, when you want that, when we drop it on the table raw and it's uncut, get over there to Patreon. It's waiting on you, family. To all those that donate to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. For the fact you appreciate me, any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Click it, donate. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. So, yeah, we're talking about the good brother today, Ibrahim Traore, a very powerful entity that has come on the scene. And, I had just been pretty much, about a year back before he even really, or a year and a half back before he even came into power, or he was in power. But he wasn't flipping over them tables like he was as he doing right now. You see what I'm saying? I guess he had to get in there and get busy. But I was talking about all the jihadists and shit that's committing all type of terroristic attacks all through Mali, all through West Africa. And so, yeah, I was very concerned about, what's really going on as far as these jihadists. And I'm quite sure I didn't heard where he's trying to deal with that, and I wish him all, all the best as he continue to move forward. Now you got this buster right here who is the head of AFRICOM, which is, we've been on top of their head for the longest. United States ain't nothing but a colonial power, and they don't want nothing but resources out of Africa, just like France. The two thirstiest of all of them, United States, France, but no different than Belgium, Britain, and all the rest of them. They've been getting fat off of the resources of Africa now for the last damn near 250 years. You see what I'm saying? They done been over there getting fat, but the day is up. The day is up. And so as you watch many of these African leaders, even in the past, you had to be, he got to be very careful because, when you watch, even Thomas Sankara, you see, he was set up by his best friend. Same with Patrice Lumumba. You see, it's always same as Malcolm X with Farrakhan and no different. It be the damn near the closest one to you. You see, and so that's where as he because he's most definitely ruffling feathers. And he's taking back the land, and he's then he did what needed to be done as far as nobody can own the land. The land is the land is technically belong to the nation, and so that's what that's what it's about. And so they can't no longer finagle and shit and think they can own mines and shit, or where they mining over there and taking the resources damn near out of there for free. France been damn near over there getting free minerals, but that time is up. And so, just like Khalid Muhammad said, anytime they can't do it themselves, they always send a big milk dud head nigga like whatever this guy. This is what this guy name? Big old milk dud head motherfucker. And they gonna send his ass over there to try what's this Negro's name? Ain't nothing but a Negro. I know you all right. I don't even really need to know it. But for the sake of the somebody already probably dropped it in there. We talking about the commander of AFRICOM. I know he's from out of Shreveport, Louisiana. I know he's from out of there. Langley, yeah, Langley. You see, yeah. So you already know what's up with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They didn't went and got one of them peach picking niggas. You see what I'm saying? And put him right in the goddamn uniform, and he ain't gonna do nothing but shucking and jiving. He gonna go over there. He want to put on that hard face, and you know what I'm saying, and all that, and go over there and do master's work. That's what he there for. They don't see, but see, they trick. They won't give a nigga no other position. And you don't see no other position where you see a black man. He ain't Secretary of Defense no more. He ain't got no place in the damn cabinet administration. Yeah, they put him in charge of AFRICOM to send it so the people can say well, you did it to your own. You feel me? Trying to say, and so that's what it is. And he don't represent, and they know that he don't represent us. He don't represent us. Yeah, Langley. Yeah. Coonley. Yeah, Coonley. Yeah. Commander Coonley. Yeah, that's all that is. But I'm just gonna say this, cause a lot of people rush up there and they say, and the shit don't mean nothing. Black Power family, I appreciate you. We got 5. We got general setting membership. We got we got some new members signed up. That's what's up. Appreciate you. That's right. Appreciate you. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna just tell you what's the classic moves. You know, hope they gonna try number one. They're gonna try to get somebody inside his circle to set him up. That's the first thing they're gonna try to do. You see, they and I'm gonna tell you the second thing they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to fund some of them jihadists, because that's what they do. That's what they gonna fucking try to do. They gonna try to fund. They don't want to fuck with the jihadists until they need them. Just like Bin Laden, you know, they use the jihadists against Russia. You know, they the one that created ISIS. Shit, I mean, shit. Let's be real about it. And so, but then once they do the job and they don't need them no more, they cut them off. You see, and then they be rogue mercenary groups, and then they'll turn on the United States, you know, the very people that funded and created these motherfuckers. You see, and so, I mean, he's already in there fighting the jihadists. And so, you know, he gonna sneak in there, and you got to understand, you know, I don't know, some of them Arab nations within Africa, they're colonialists too. Some of them, like them, you know, that motherfucker in Algeria, he's a fucking straight racist. You know, they all is, you know, but he's a straight. He don't want no Africans in his land and shit. And so you most definitely got to watch that motherfucker in Algeria. Yeah, yeah. So they already funded them. The French already funded them, huh? Yeah, but that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna most definitely give them all they need to go in there and try to take him down. So you know, so he's taking some of that money and he's getting, but you know they got to band together. You see, they got to band together because them jihadists, they don't give a. But see, you got some of them niggas over there, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. You know, they be more inclined to, you know, work with the goddamn jihadists. You see, they be more inclined to work with the goddamn jihadists because they over there, you know, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. They got, you know, but that's not always true, but it's been historical where, you know, one Muslim not supposed to go against another Muslim. You feel what I'm saying? And so, you know, they inclined to be with they're inclined to be with the goddamn you know, with the jihadists. They tore up, you know, Mali. You know, they did great damage to Mali. They went into the holy city of Timbuktu and destroyed all the tombs, and you know. And they sat in there at court and they laughed with that motherfucker. They should have set him on fire. But you know, he went to some, and I don't know what court that was, but I think they took him to international court. And so you know that was a setup. They sent him in there to do exactly what he did, burn down they destroyed damn near every shrine in Timbuktu, you know. And so yeah, so so they're gonna have to band together around this brother, Ibrahim. They're gonna have to band behind this brother. He's coming in, and we're gonna talk about Thomas Sankara. You see, Sankara. You see, and which I had, you know, many years ago, I had, you know, watched documentaries on him. And he was profound. He was doing. He's considered the father of Burkina Faso. You know, he came in the wake of that revolutionary movement, and he went in there reforming the country for the people. And they look at Thomas Sankara as the father of modern Burkina Faso. So I know this good brother Ibrahim is coming in the in the shadow of the great brother, Thomas Sankara. But he was set up by his a guy that he was, grew up with. You know what I'm saying? From a young boy, and it just show you, and this nigga, traded on him. They say they believe he was the one that had him shot up and killed. But that's the same thing with Lumumba and Mobutu, you see, who was one of his right-hand mans and shit. And when they needed an assassin, he was right there, and they got there and they killed Lumumba. He wasn't, I don't even believe Lumumba was in there a good 6 months before they assassinated him. Yeah. Well, shit, they're gonna have to wake some shit. They need to be softened up before I get, because I'm them niggas over there. You got to get them off that white Jesus. You see, white bread and shit and all that shit. They over there. Some of them, you got a heavy influence of that goddamn Islam and that white Jesus and shit, man. And I mean, they over the top with that shit. Yeah, Mr. What's his name? Gotia. Yeah, I got to get, I'm gonna go back over there, and because Mali, I had almost threw in the towel on Mali. You know what I'm saying? Because they done fucking decimated Mali. You know what I'm saying? From what it was, some years back. It's just been going down and down and down. You know what I'm saying? To where certain areas of the damn country is just desolate. It's just desolate, and so I kind of like, when I say threw in the towel, I say it's going to be a minute before they can get themselves together. They under so much so many attacks from the goddamn jihadists that a lot of people probably didn't just moved on up out of there. They didn't move somewhere else, I guess, and in order to have some peace. That they ain't gonna get shot up and killed. And I seen a lot of people was getting into the military. Anybody, even old people, they like, fuck this. We got to do what we got to do. They didn't they ready to get in there and get them jihadis out of there. But they gonna have to watch them, because they, the United States, and with Donald Trump ass, try to assassinate the brother. So you got to be very careful at this time. And like I say, his inner circle, most definitely, because that's a historical move that they've always played, where they'll get, somebody closest to you to take you out. And some of them niggas might take a payday. Yeah. They might take a damn payday. And the second gonna be them damn, the second gonna be them damn jihadists, and then they'll do that first, and if they can get in there and get him out of there, that's what they'll do. I salute the brother and everything that he's doing, returning the land back to the people. That's necessary. It belongs to the people, and so giving the people back land and making sure they eat, making sure them resources go to building up the infrastructure of them nations, getting them roads, getting new housing, getting water, electricity, all the roads again, highways, connecting them, that nation, so they can move, resources rapidly and efficiently. And getting, hospitals up, which I think he's already doing, getting hospitals up so that they can, so that, and getting there, and again, getting that guy, you're right, getting that goddamn religion out of there, getting that damn religion as best he can, and let liberation be the religion, letting, freedom of the people be the religion. Getting all that damn white Jesus, close that shit down. I seen where they was trying to build some mosques. They want to donate mosques. He said, don't donate no mosques. Donate me some infrastructure. That's what we need. We don't need no more mosques. You niggas is praying and that ain't changing shit. You see, and anytime you got them damn, you got too many religious motherfuckers in there, they could be easily, they can be brought over to the other side. They could be brought over to the other side into the jihadist fold, into the Catholic fold, and all of that. So yeah. So just we wanted the brother to be careful, and we watching him, and we wish him the best. You see, we wish Africa the best, and this milk dud here motherfucker need to go somewhere and sit down. He trying to say, and I got matter of fact, I got some video on this ugly motherfucker sitting up here talking about Sankara, not Sankara, but Ibrahim. Yeah, talking about he fleecing the land of the resources. So goddamn, what is their resources? Even if he is, you ain't got shit to do with it. What the hell you over there worry about what he doing with it? Even if he is, which he not. Which he not. But they over there so goddamn worried because they ain't getting shit. They ain't getting a goddamn thing out the deal. That's what it really is. But what I do is I put in the next one, and a lot of people is jumping and they band riding, and I've been talking about West Africa and what's going on over there, and I've been talking about the dilemmas that they up against. So they're up against the Arab, they're up against the European, and when it come down to the get down, they will collaborate on his demise. You see, and I know that one motherfucker over there in Algeria, he's clearly a staunch hater. You see, he's a staunch hater of indigenous Africans. He don't even want Africans in Algeria. He's doing everything. He said some racist shit out his mouth. Yeah. You say his bodyguard was offered $5 million bribe with free citizenship in any Western nation, but he took the money to Traore. He's careful. He's in another. Nobody can take him out. Well, that's good, and he better stay that way. Because that's the way that I didn't know that they had. I know they was trying to take him out, but I didn't know how they was trying to take him out. But I know that's classic for them to use somebody real close to him. So he gonna have to stay on their head, and if that don't work, then the CIA probably already in there. You know what I'm saying? The CIA is All right, we black. Yeah, we still here. Yeah, they tripping. They tripping. But we still down with the king no matter what. We glad the brother is setting an example. We gonna talk about him again. Yeah, we still in the house. We gonna talk about him again. We gonna come right black. But we most definitely glad to see new leadership in Africa that can influence. Black leadership everywhere. You know, he giving these Negroes an opportunity to see what a leader who looks out for they. Hey, what's up, Winsome? I appreciate you, family. Yeah, long live Ibrahim. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully he can unite all of West Africa. Yeah, we hope we unite all of West Africa. And then, goddamn it, give all these goddamn colonial crackers a swift kick, a boot in their ass. Boot them right on up out of Africa. That's right. And then maybe these niggas over here can see what it looked like and they can boot them up out their goddamn community. You understand? And that we can unite and we can put our hands across the water and unite with our family. And that's what we need to do. You see, that's what we need to do. We need to unite. We need to support each other and like they do. And this could very well be the beginning of our rise. You see, this could be because it's our time any goddamn way. You see, it's our time. So family, I appreciate y'all. I'll be right black. I want you to come on black with me. Subscribe, hit the Patreon, hit some of them links over there in the chat. Support the general. We be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation. Say, G, come on right back. We ain't stopping. I got some videos. Come right on black. We're gonna deal with the brother Ibrahim. We got some videos of where he discussing his agenda. And we got this old egghead motherfucker over here, Coonley, Commander Coonley, and we looking at the setup, the agenda, but it just ain't gonna work. All right, family, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.